Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to my supervisors. My name is Qistina Nafisah Iman, binti Kamarulzaman. I'm a mechanical engineering student, and currently I'm undergoing my internship in Institut Superieur de l'Automobile et du Transport in France. And for this presentation, I would like to talk about my internship placement as well as my experience and some sustainability on the environmental issues in ISAT. These are the contents that I will talk about in the next few minutes. First and foremost about ISAT, the background of ISAT. ISAT is created in 1991 and is under the University of Burgundy, France. It is located in Nevers, France, which is a small town in the Bourgogne area. It is certified. The programs in ISAT is certified and accredited by French Education Authorities at CTI, and as well as it have the US accredited program. And the management team of ISAT is led by the director of ISAT, Monsieur Louis Lemoine, and the director of Drive Laboratory is led by Monsieur Philippe Leclerc, and the director of International Relations is led by Madame Beatrice Lay. ISAT core business focus on the automotive and transportations. It focused on to train the engineers for the automotive and transportation industries, to develop engineering science within University of Burgundy, to produce recognized research activities and provide research facilities, to promote ties between the university and the industries as well as foreign universities like UTP, and to prepare students for successful professional careers. In a nutshell, ISAT core business is producing engineers, excellent engineers in automotive and transportation industries. There are two programs offered in ISAT, which are French program, French Thought program, and English Thought program. French Thought program lasts for 5 years and includes both the Bachelor of Engineering as well as Master in Engineering. In Master of Engineering, the students have two options, which they can decide whether they want to do mechanical engineering or energy and electronics engineering. As for the English Thought program, it opens only for International Research Master, where it lasts for 2 years. And in order to be admitted in this, to enroll in this program, the student must have a scientific bachelor's degrees. And in ISAT, there's a Drive Laboratory, a research laboratory center, focusing on 4 major types of research, which are composite materials, vibrations and acoustics, energy, propulsion and sustainability, sustainable mobility, as well as embedded electronics. For composite materials, they focus on the studies of durability of composite structures and materials, whereas for vibrations and acoustic, they focus on vibrations of structures and acoustic properties of materials, such as the vibroacoustic behavior of structure or the radiation problems simulation. As for the energy, propulsion and sustainable mobility, they study on the engine design and mixture formation, which they aim toward the reduction of carbon dioxide emissions. And last but not least, the embedded electronics team studies on the engine and vehicle control as well as data management, such as nonlinear system control and the imperfect data fusion. Next is the student activities available in ISAT. All the student activities in ISAT revolve around automotive and transportation. One of the most famous team in ISAT is the ISAT Formula team. In ISAT Formula team, they built the Formula car by themselves from scratch, and they compete in a worldwide, in an international competition. There's also ISAT Shell Eco Marathon team. Like in UTP, they built their vehicle, their eco vehicles from scratch and compete in the international competition as well. There's also an ISAT mini budget team. For mini budget team, they built the cars, the vehicles which can go through rough roads and compete between themselves. Next is the health, safety, environment applications in ISAT. First and foremost, everywhere in ISAT there's a conscience de sécurité which is assigned to tell the students or the staff or the visitors of what to do in case of an emergency. There's also port code as well as some notice on doors to tell the people which door is okay to enter and which is not, as well as the emergency door. And this one is the plan d'évacuation, which tells the plan of emergency ways, which also tells the people where they are and how to go out of the building in case of emergency. And this one here is the emergency, is the meeting point in case of emergency. And inside ISAT, there's a lot of machines that requires safety handlings. Some of the machines requires some of the machines involve using electricity and hot stuff, and these are some of the signs available on the machines as well as in the laboratories. Next, last but not least, is some discussion on the sustainability of the environment in ISAT. In ISAT, they exercise recycling. There's a lot of recycling bins around ISAT. They divide the recycle items into papers, bottles, tins, as well as batteries. They also exercise carpooling. There is a website that is created for the purpose of carpooling for the students. And next, they enhance their research on the reduction of carbon dioxide emissions in order to decrease the air pollution in the industry. Last but not least is some recommendations for further sustainability of environment that ISAT can do is to become a green institute. To become a green institute, they can first use all the green products available in the market, such as the papers, the bottles, and many more. And next is the tree plantation, because ISAT is a wide area with very wide space. Some the site is kind of hot, and therefore some trees might help in reducing the temperature around ISAT. And in conclusion, ISAT is a very great place to conduct research in terms of automotive and transportation. And for me, being here as an intern student, I am able to improve on many things in terms of research and data documentation skills, as well as some of software skills, because in my present work, I'm using MATLAB and Simulink a lot, and as I'm also able to have hands-on experience with new machines. Last but not least is to learn new language, which is French, and the new culture in France. That's all from me. Thank you.